first official Instagram Live, and I'm going to try to be adding my friend in this today. I have done a lot of Facebook Lives, and I've built my community on Facebook, but I've just started on Instagram, and I'm really excited to be here, and so I want to add her really fast. I'm going to talk about what I do, what this business is. This is one of my business partners I'm bringing on. It looks like it's letting me add her. Yay. Okay, this is Christy. She's with Palm Heritage Travel. Thank you for joining me. So I was just telling them this is my first official live. I tried to do one and it was under a minute and they were like, that's not going to work. So talking about what we do. So as you can see, we are a part of our Travel Wealth group. That is our community's name. And we started in this business. I started last January. You started last June. Last June 18th. I couldn't remember if it was June or July. And this business solves a lot of our problems. And so that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I guess, right? You want to talk about that?
And actually, yeah. August. I started in August.
You started in August? Oh my God. So you just hit just about $100,000 in sales, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you have a full-time job. Mm-hmm. You often during this experience have had two full-time jobs. It doesn't say two full-time jobs.
Yep.
You just hit $100,000 in sales since August, so that's like just about 6.
Technically, didn't start booking until like November, December. So
that's right, because you were doing a lot of Royal Caribbean training and making sure you're super knowledgeable in your area. So less than 6 months of booking, $100,000 in sales, 3 kids. Yeah, that's amazing. So problem 1, increase in money, solved, right? Obviously, solved with commissions, with bookings. Problem 2, didn't want to add a third job, right? Who wants to add a second job? So this job, however, is on your own time, right? So you wake up super early.
Yeah, like 4, so I can be to work by 5.
Right. So when were you able to fit this in?
I was doing it when I got home. I was doing it at work on my breaks, but then I was able to make money, so then I went down to one job part-time and then making this full-time.
Yeah, so that's amazing. So you were able to fit this in your schedule, still be able to join things you wanted to join, do things when you wanted to do them, no income limit, so you could set the income you wanted. Like you said, you were able to kick off a couple of jobs, and now you're down to 1 part-time job instead of 2 full-time jobs, which is a huge change and big difference in your life, especially with 3 kids. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And you've gotten to travel more now.
Yes,
so you went on a cruise.
Yeah, I just
and you just booked a
10-day cruise. So excited.
10-day cruise. That's amazing. Yeah. So you're heading out of New York. Where are you heading to?
We are going to Turks and Caicos, Amber Cove, San Juan, and Bermuda for an overnight.
Okay. Wow. So that'll be so good. And you booked that?
I booked that through Princess Cruises. After I did all of their education, I won a free cruise for doing the education, and that's what I booked it with. Yeah. So you got to pay port taxes and fees, but you did the training, and so now you get to go on up to a 2-week cruise to go experience Princess Cruises so you can share it with other people and book it, right? That's like how this works. Yeah, and I only paid $700 because of all the ports that we're going to. Yep.
And that's for you and your significant other going with you, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's so good. So that's the other thing our business can solve. If you're somebody who really wants to get out there and travel more, this is the opportunity. This is how you can do that. We have resources and ways. I have 5 children who are trying to get in the house right now, so I'm going to let them in. Hold on. You're going with me on a journey. Hi, boys. Come on. Want water. So I get to stay home and help these kids, and I own 2 other businesses as well, so I can fit this business inside of my other businesses. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to head out. I'm going to help these kids get some water, and we will chat soon.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.